Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today with engineer Waqar Hussnain from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and who has just defended his master thesis inside our specializing master project and contract management in construction works. His master thesis is titled Analysis of Two Construction Projects, case study on implementing project management methodologies and construction contract claims in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And we are with Waqar to know something about his experience in this specializing master.
Good day, Mr. Giovanni. And it was such a pleasure talking to you regarding the thesis in detail. And overall, this specializing master's program, I believe that it really helped me become a better working professional. And I was able to learn quite a lot, especially when it comes to the construction and the contract claims. Also, it helped me hone my skills in the project management area as well. As I mentioned that I'm working as a construction project manager for the past few years. So it really helped me plan in a better way and execute things in a much professional manner. So I would like to thank Politecnico di Milano to give me a chance to enroll myself in this program. And for me, it's a very big value addition to my set of skills. So
Great.
thank you so much for this.
Thank you, Waqar. I enjoyed your master thesis because I think that the goal of a master thesis basically is to show in a practical way how you have used in your daily working life some of the professional tools that a specializing master has to offer. And I think that you showed just two examples of projects in which you have been involved, and you have showed very well how these projects were managed. Would you please show us and comment some slides from your presentation that you think are interesting?
Sure, absolutely. So I will just briefly go through the table of contents real quick. So as I mentioned in the thesis title, that I'll be covering two projects. First one is the secure communications facility. So what I did is that I included some pictures in this one to have a better understanding. Then I covered the subjects related to the risks and mitigation that was potential in the delay of the secure communications facility construction activities. And then in the end, I mentioned the conclusion and recommendation. Same I did for the project number 2, that is Al-Dana Al-Gharbi. And the main focus on project number 2 is related to the variation order that I was able to raise, and all because of the knowledge and the deeper understanding of the subject that I got due to this specializing master.
This one is a residential project. I mean, the second one is a residential project.
Yes, the project 2 is residential, and the project 1 was related to the Ministry of Defense. So just a brief introduction about both these projects. SCIF is located in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in the central region, and this building is related to the Royal Saudi Air Forces. And mainly this part of the thesis covers how this specializing master helped me in the areas of the project planning, execution, monitoring and control, and the closing as well. Some of the pictures related to my project. And then risk and mitigation, I will just discuss briefly about these. We had some issues regarding the MV cable and how I was able to mitigate those. Some of the pictures that we included, how we used the tower crane, and how it helped us expedite the construction of our secure communications facility. And then we had a COVID-19 impact as well regarding the deliveries of the long lead items and how I mitigated those. And then the stakeholder engagement in the material selections. Then I put some valuable conclusion and recommendation from my side, especially that all the stakeholders must work as a team in order to achieve the goals in any project. Also, moving on to the project number 2, that is of Dana Al Gharbi, as we mentioned, that it is related to the Ministry of Housing. Main focus on this project was related to the variation order that I will discuss in quick brief. We had a few issues related to the schedule slippage. Project team was not complete. Shop drawings were not prepared. Unavailability of skilled subcontractors and manpower. Procurement activities were not aligned. And then the actual versus the executed quantity on site. So what we did is that we did a detailed calculation of our BOQ versus the quantities that were executed on site, and we were able to come up with a difference, and that difference was worth 7.2 million SAR, and we had that includes the concrete and structure works as well. So we were able to provide the documentation related to this variation order. We submitted that documentation to the client, and after held between all the stakeholders, we were able to get that one approved. And lastly, my recommendation, especially my recommendation for this project, would be to understand the contract clauses, and this is a responsibility of all the key players involved in any project, and they must be fully aware of all the contract clauses in order to safeguard the rights of each and every single one of the stakeholders. So that is pretty much from my side on
Thank you, Waqar. The second project is a huge one, if understood correctly, is the building of 115 villas, right?
That is right.
And is it still ongoing or is it over now?
So this project is in its finishing stage right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Waqar. Of course, I hope that the tools, the professional tools that this master has tried to provide might continue to go on being useful for your professional career in the future.
For sure.
Thank you very much.
For sure. You're
Bye.
welcome.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.